Do you know Mike Pence, the former Vice President of the United States? He might be familiar to you from his tenure in government or from his conservative political affiliations. The issue is that he has recently made news for his personal life rather than his political endeavors. His new wife, whom you will recognize, is actually involved. You will be astonished by what we are going to disclose, so you will want to stay until the very end. One of the most well-known individuals in American politics, Mike Pence, was Donald Trump's vice president from 2017 to 2021. Prior to this, he served as a member of Congress and as the governor of Indiana. Pence gained notoriety for his fervent conservative beliefs and commitment to his political career, family, and religion. A new chapter involving Mike Pence's wife is anticipated to add even more fascination to his already fascinating private life, which has been equally fascinating behind the scenes as his public career. In case you didn't know, Mike Pence's wife, Karen Pence, has been his political and personal partner for his entire life. The couple has been married for over 30 years, and many people have long appreciated their relationship because of their shared ideals and commitment to one another. From his days in Congress to his tenure as governor and then vice president, Karen Pence has supported her husband throughout his career. She has also been involved on her own, advocating for causes close to her heart, like military families and education programs. The tale about her and her current position in Mike Pence's life, however, is what makes today interesting. Mike Pence's relationship with Karen has been the subject of much recent attention. But there's a startling twist. It has nothing to do with a new wife. It has to do with a special development in their already existing marriage instead. Karen Pence, who has served for many years as the First Lady of Indiana and the Second Lady of the United States, has assumed important public responsibilities and transformed the world via her work with organizations and charities. But after leaving the spotlight as the Second Lady, she has become more interested in personal affairs, concentrating on her family and interests. However, this is where things start to get interesting. Karen Pence has been creating some new waves despite her withdrawal from the spotlight. Since leaving the White House, the couple has led a more modest existence. But in many ways, their love has remained visible to the world through their support of certain political causes or their presence at charitable events. The Pence couple continues to make an impact, though not necessarily in the same way. So what's the big deal about Mike Pence and his new wife? Is probably what you're asking yourself. It turns out that the infatuation isn't really due to a new wife. It all comes down to how Mike Pence and Karen Pence are handling the next phase of their lives together in light of his previous political actions. There are rumors that Mike Pence is thinking about running for president again. There is speculation about his potential 2024 presidential campaign. And Karen Pence's support of his goals is probably going to be a heated topic of conversation. As Mike Pence and Karen part ways in the future, many people are curious to see how their relationship will change. Is Karen's standing going to be as good as it was when they lived in Washington? Will she keep concentrating on her other long-standing hobbies, or will she step back into the political spotlight? 2. Back Mike. Even without a new spouse, Mike and Karen Pence's long-standing partnership is among the most well-known in political circles. Together, they have unquestionably endured the test of time, helping one another through both good and terrible times while overcoming the difficulties of public office. In addition to their political activities, their devotion to one another has garnered media attention. Karen will definitely be there for Mike Pence during the full presidential campaign if he decides to run again. Furthermore, the public perception of the Pence family is still based on morals, tradition, and faith. It is indisputable that their dedication to family and their solid partnership continue to be essential components of who they are. Regardless of your opinion of their views, even though they have both been in politics for decades, their marriage has always been a pillar of their lives and is probably going to remain so. While Mike Pence thinks about his future political plans, please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you found this video entertaining and found Mike Pence and his wife Karen to be fascinating. Share your opinions about their relationship and whether you believe Mike Pence will run for president again in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and we hope you'll come back soon to find out more about your favorite characters.